Building a PC right now is confusing because you have to choose between the older reliable platforms and the expensive new stuff. You're looking for the best X470 board, but honestly stock is getting hard to find, and sometimes a B550 or the new X870 makes more sense. I bought and tested a mix of these boards, from the classic X470s to the newest cutting-edge bundles, to see which one is actually worth your money today. Product number 1, GB X470 Master Bundle. First up, I looked at the absolute ceiling of performance. This isn't just a motherboard. I grabbed the Micro Center bundle that comes with the Ryzen 9 9900X CPU. Holding the X870 EAORUS Master, the first thing I noticed was the weight. The thermal armor is massive. It feels incredibly premium. Performance-wise, this is AM5, so it's light years ahead of X470. It supports PCIe 5 and Wi-Fi 7. I tested the Wi-Fi speeds and it was basically like being plugged into Ethernet. The VRM cooling is overkill, keeping the 9900X chilled even when I push the overclock. If you have the cash and want a rig that won't need an upgrade for 5 years, this bundle is the heavy hitter. Product number 2, MSI X470 Gaming Plus Max. Now for the actual X470 you were looking for, I managed to get my hands on the MSI X470 Gaming Plus Max. This is the classic AM4 board. It feels a bit old school with the red and black design, but it's sturdy. The Max in the name matters. I noticed right away that it supported my 3rd Gen Ryzen chip out of the box without needing a BIOS update headache. It has decent RGB options with Mystic Light, though it's simpler than the newer boards. I ran a Ryzen 7 on it, and the Core Boost power design held stable voltages perfectly. It doesn't have the super fast PCIe 4 speeds of the newer boards, but it's rock solid. If you are repairing an older system or getting a great deal on a used 2000 or 3000 series CPU, this is the most reliable X470 option left. Product number 3, MSI MPG B550 Gaming Plus. Since X470s are scarce, I tested the natural successor, the MSI MPG B550 Gaming Plus. Putting this next to the X470, I instantly preferred the all-black stealthy look. It feels more modern. The biggest benefit here is the PCIe 4 support. I plugged in a Gen 4 NVMe drive, and my load times were noticeably snappier compared to the older generation. It still uses the AM4 socket, so it fits the same CPUs as the X470 but gives you faster speeds. If you want a modern experience without jumping to the expensive AM5 platform, this is the smart middle ground upgrade. Product number 4, Asus ROG Strix B550F Gaming Wi-Fi II. If you want the premium feel of a high-end board but are sticking with AM4, check out the ROG Strix B550F. This board just looks cool with the cyberpunk aesthetic. When I was building with it, I appreciated the pre-mounted I/O shield. It saves you from slicing your fingers open. My favorite part, though, is the connectivity. It comes with Wi-Fi 6E, which I tested against my standard router, and the signal strength was incredibly strong through walls. The AI noise-canceling feature for the microphone actually worked well during Discord calls, filtering out my mechanical keyboard clicks. It has robust power delivery that handled a Ryzen 9 easily. If you want to max out the performance of your M4 processor before you eventually upgrade, this is the board to get. Product number 5, Gigabyte B550 Eagle Wi-Fi 6. Finally, I looked at the Gigabyte B550 Eagle. This is your value hero. It doesn't feel as heavy or armored as the ROG Strix, but it doesn't feel cheap either. It has the digital twin VRM design, which provided steady power during my stress tests. I really like that they included Wi-Fi 6 at this price point. Usually you have to buy a separate card for that. The easy latch on the PCIe slot is a small detail, but it made popping my graphics card out super easy. It supports the Ryzen 5000 series right away. It lacks some of the flashy RGB of the others, but it gets the job done. If you are on a strict budget but want faster speeds than an old X470 can offer, this is the best bang for your buck. So if you are strictly replacing a broken board for an older chip, grab that MSI X470. But if you're building fresh, I'd highly recommend stepping up to the B550s or that insane X870 bundle for future proofing. I've left links to all of them in the description so you can check the current prices. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.